Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to another one of my Benson Valley Railway rebuilds. I'm going to give a little update on the model of what I'm doing at the moment, and I've finally got a complete circuit all the way around the room, which has been quite good. And I've done some little bits, like I said, about doing a magnetic lift area over one of my back doors, so I'll show you that in a minute. And the train's actually moving. I've got one point on the whole track which I haven't powered up. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but the train's actually on the move. So I'll show you what I've been doing. Just grab the camera. Right, so over here I finally got the bridge going across the back door, which is held in by magnetics underneath the plates here, which I'll show you in a minute. And the electrical connections are still using the audio jacks that I showed you on my previous one, which are easy enough to pull out and put in, so that I find it quite easy compared to some other electrical connections. And so I've got one of them on both sides of this pull out section, which then allows the power to get in the other side of the room. Obviously I'm going to have to rethink that when I start putting in the power for the occupiers system, which is a long way off at the moment. A lot of the tracks that's been laid is only temporarily pinned into place. The cork's glued in, but the tracks aren't, and I've still got lots of sleepers and getting old wires out of the way and stuff. This section again, as the other section, I've put in the copper nails, and they've been soldered in place on both sides, so that when each section goes in and out, there's no problems with lining up the tracks, so it doesn't derail. Over here I've got the two up and down lines done now for the station. The outer one's all electrically connected and running. And the inner one's still got to be electrically connected up, but I'm running out of track, so I don't know how long this is going to go on for at the moment, because my track that's on order is through Hattons, and a lot of companies out there run out of the 75 track, so we're having to order it until end of August now. Some of the track over the back there you can see is the 100 scale, which this is 75, so I'm not going to use the 100 scale. I'll probably keep that for something else. Turnouts are being put in place. They're electrically connected, as in the wires are underneath the board for the live frogs, but they're not run back yet to the Arduino. Got to get them back to the Arduino for the relays, and then I've got to work out whether I'm probably going to go with servos on the turnouts, but whether I can mount them underneath this time, so that you don't have any cutting in the boards or wiring and stuff showing on the top, which should look much better. So that's another project which is going to take me some time, but other than that, they're all in place to be manually worked. And then over the back here is the section that you saw before, which is held in by chute bolts. There's another audio electrical connection for the power supply to go through, and then along the back here I've still got one more turnout here, which is one of the main lines. I'll have another main line come down here. This turnout's going to shoot off up to another level to do a turnaround circuit, and then come back down over here. That's the plan anyway. So I'll just show you this section that I made over here. So if I just take out my audio parts, and then by doing that, I'll just put the camera down so that it's not jolting around while I lift it up. Right, so by doing that, I can now lift this section out. I've literally just glued the magnets in, but you should be able to see now on the back there where I've got two neo magnets. Got my audio connection that goes through on both sides. There's the other side with the neo magnets and the audio that goes through to the track. I'm saying audio because they're audio connections, but I'm using it for the power supply of the track. So that works quite well. And then on the other side of it, just down now on each side, I've got neo magnets in there and two neo magnets over there as well, so it all connects in quite easily. So just by putting this into here, I'm doing this one-handed, so it's a bit awkward, and then I'll bring this down, you hear it hopefully, and it just pulls in quite tight. Very, very tight this is. I mean, literally quite tight, because I'm using quite heavy duty neo magnets, because that's what I had. I was a bit worried about the amount of magnetism that these are pushing out, because you can get the magnetism up here, and the rails or the pins definitely picks it up. I was a bit worried about it, the DCC chips being wiped as the train goes over, but they've been running around perfectly okay, and I've not had any issues yet. So I'll just start the train up if I can get it going. Still using the computer monitor and the mouse for running the trains at the moment. I haven't got around to building anything handheld. I haven't got that much time in here. So that's it for this video this week. Be a short one. Like I say, I haven't had a lot of time, but at least I've got a full circuit running around and no real derailments. I've had one slight derailment over the corner where it's going now, which I might have to look into. And then that's that point there that I haven't livened up yet, so I can get it running continuously. So for now, I'm going to be concentrating on using up the track that I have got left until the new stuff turns up, and then getting these turnouts connected up so I can start having turnout controls by the Arduinos. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this little bit extra. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll update you as soon as I can get some more work done on the railway.